Well, here's a guy that's definitely at home behind the drum set. Ron Joyner, thanks for your music today.
Oh, it's great to be here. Great to be playing at the pub here.
So, Ron, you were well known for decades in Victoria, but fairly new to the Cowichan Valley music scene?
Yes, my wife and I moved up here just a couple of years ago. Thriving jazz scene here. Very, very artistic community. Our bass player is a potter in his day job, and lots of artists, lots of great musicians.
That's for sure. And a staple is Pat. Everybody in the music industry and the music scene here knows Pat.
She is the driving force behind jazz in the Valley. I call her the first lady of jazz in Cowichan. She organized this thing about a year ago, and I've been helping her out with a little bit of publicity. She is relentless. She's fierce. If you want to get anything done in the Valley here, get Pat Selman on your side because she can do it, and nothing stands in her way. So she's the driving force behind this whole thing, and it's been a success.
So here we are in this little historic hotel, the Crofton Hotel. It's been here a long time. It's been through a few facelifts, but over and over again there are events and there's music here. The Sunday Jazz, how does it feel from a performer's standpoint?
This is a great little pub. It was just renovated about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's just an ideal venue for Sunday. Well, Sunday afternoons is great. We get people over from Salt Spring. We get lots of people coming up from Victoria, as well as from all over the valley here. And the acoustics are terrific, and the audiences have been really receptive.
So this is a big, beautiful bass, and John Robertson behind the bass, of course, giving us some wonderful music today, John. And you're pretty well known around here. I know also you play at the Cowichan Bay Pub.
Yeah, we do, with the Deb Bailey Trio, quartet sometimes. We've been doing that for, I think this is our 6th year, which is pretty amazing.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, and here at the Crofton Hotel, jazz on Sundays, that's pretty decadent. You know, a lovely Sunday afternoon to walk down and spend some time at the Crofton Hotel listening to jazz must be just about the best thing. Do you get some interesting audiences?
Wonderful audiences. They come for the beautiful ocean view and the fabulous jazz, the great atmosphere of the pub. It's a terrific place, yeah.
Neat.
It's a real opportunity.
And John, you're a potter as well. I was thinking having nimble fingers works in ceramics as well as certainly on bass. So it's an interesting combination and one that obviously you're happy with?
Oh, I'm very lucky. I get to do both wonderful things, and I seem to be getting away with it so far, so it's terrific.
And how do you like Pat Selman as a boss?
Well, Pat is wonderful. She really anchors so much of the jazz in the valley. I've played with her maybe 10 years now, and she really helped me along with the whole process. And yeah, she's quite wonderful.
And I like the energy here with this trio, but I know you play with a lot of other musicians as well. Are there bound to be a lot of various genres on a Sunday afternoon here at the Crofton Hotel?
Yeah, it can really vary, as Dave said earlier. There's Latin feel, there's rock, there's sort of a bluesy feel, there's real fabulous jazz players that come here, and it's a real opportunity to see really fine players.
Do you get any dancers?
We do. We get a lot of swing dancers, which is a real treat. If you have dancers, you play to them. It's quite nice.
She's an amazing musician on her own, Pat Selman, but fortunately for everybody on Vancouver Island, she's now a producer of Jazz at the Crofton Hotel on Sunday afternoons. Pat, it's great to see you.
Thank you, Daphne.
Chance to relax a little bit.
Yes.
I have a feeling you were born with jazz in your soul.
Oh, absolutely. I was born and raised with jazz in our family all the time. It was just great, and I've carried that through my whole life.
But you became a producer. Not everybody is that generous. A lot of people love their own music. They love performing. You really have this collaborative sense and seem to be always pulling people together. We've got a rich community for you to work with, right? And who are you bringing to the Crofton Hotel?
We try to bring as many new performers as well as old seasoned jazz performers to the Crofton, and it's just been wonderful. We've had lots of people asking to perform here at the Crofton Hotel. It's just great.
It seems to me sometimes jazz gets a bad rap, or people say, I don't understand it, it's really noisy. Just describe for us the kind of music people will hear on Sundays with Jazz at the Crofton.
Jazz at the Crofton will present a lot of songs and tunes from the Great American Songbook, and that particular genre is very, very close to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And we do Latin jazz, we do gypsy jazz, we do
Danceable jazz sounds
yes,
like.
absolutely.
So March 23rd, Susanna Adams is coming up. Tell me about some of the performers that will be on that day.
Susanna Adams is a wonderful vocalist out of Victoria who's going to be performing at the Victoria Jazz Society Jazz Fest next year. She'll be here with the Belmont Avenue Trio with Nick Galachenko, Ron Joyner, and Alec Lee on bass. That will be a really great show.
Yeah, and sounds like you even get people dancing and swinging out on the dance floor
Oh,
here.
absolutely. Last Sunday we had a wonderful group, Sue Newman from Salt Spring Island and her group, and we even had Cindy out here dancing away. That was great.
Now, what about March 30th? We might as well talk. We got a couple of weeks coming up that you can tell us about.
Absolutely. March 30th is the Boss Tenors with jazz sax sensation Con Stewart, Dan Craven, Andrew Janusin on guitar, and James McCrae on drums.
Sounds fabulous. Now, this season is expanding. I mean, you're looking ahead to April, May, June, so people can go out for a walk around Crofton, drop in, listen to a little jazz, move along. It's a great opportunity and really accessible place here.
Absolutely. Yeah, and having it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it gives people an opportunity to come in, have a drink, have some food, enjoy the views. It's just a wonderful venue.
And another attraction is that people can sit in, right? You invite all kinds of people to sit in with you. That's a neat opportunity.
Absolutely. We're just really appreciative of the musicians that do come at 4 o'clock to sit in.
So 4 o'clock till 5 is
4 to
sit-in
5.
time. So anybody that wants to sing or play instrument, they can come in, bring their own, and join in. Good old jam session.
You bet.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful, Pat. I also want to talk about your view of the Cowichan Valley music scene, and I know you're trying to reach out more to youth performers.
Absolutely. The youth in our community, in our jazz community, are very, very important. They're the next, the next group that are coming up, and we try to give as many youth jazz musicians a chance to play on our stage.
Mm-hmm. How would you describe jazz? And I know this might even connect with some of the people you admire, the iconic performers of the past.
The most important quote that I remember is that of Wynton Marsalis, who said that when jazz musicians get on the stage, they are constantly negotiating their agendas with one another, not with spoken words, but with their instruments. And that's always stuck with me. And it's a very, very interesting concept.
Live jazz on Sunday afternoons happens from 2 until 5 at the Crofton Pub. On March 23rd, enjoy Susanna Adams, whose musical influences range from Nina Simone and Chet Baker to Eva Cassidy and Diana Krall. Then on March 30th, the Boss Tenors Unsafe Sax Tour of the Island will be led by teen jazz prodigy Con Stewart with a hard-driving, hard bop repertoire. We'll be right back after a brief break. The historic Crofton Hotel and Pub offers various special events throughout the year, as explained by Cindy Vox.
Well, every Thursday from 7 to 11, we have free jukebox poker, and it's so much fun. So, we just love to have a really good time here. That's what it's all about. Come and have fun with us.
Well, I also noticed there's lots of activities. There's darts, there's pool table.
Yes, we have free pool on Mondays, and the pool table is always going. We have darts. We have our own dart league, and they can come in on Mondays, and every second week probably they come in, and they travel around, and that's a lot of fun. We also have games on the side. You can play Scrabble or cribbage or whatever. So we've always got something going on.
So the Crofton definitely seems to be building a reputation around music, and you have a couples night when people can enjoy the band as well.
We're having a singles dine and dance once a month. Our next one will be April 18th, and couples, of course, are very welcome. And there's not enough places now where you can have a dine and dance. It's kind of gone away, and we've got a wonderful dance floor and wonderful musicians, and so we have a really fun time with that.
Now, of the highlights in terms of events, the Divas are coming. Tell us about that.
Divas, oh, she's incredible. She is the Divas. It's Bonnie Kilroe, and she's an impersonator. And she will do about 12 characters, and she's just the most entertainment. She's just most entertaining, and she's such a good impersonator.
There's a few regulars. I know David Gogo loves performing at the Crofton Hotel. He loves the ambiance. He talks often about it being a friendly room for musicians. And then Uncle Wiggley's Hot Shoes Blues Band coming for an annual visit.
Yes. Uncle Wiggley's, they love it here. They come every summer. They get together and they do a little tour in the summer. So they'll be here in the summer, probably around August. David Gogo, we have him here for New Year's Eve usually, which has been wonderful. And hopefully we'll have him, 2 or 3 times throughout the year. Same with Big River, who is a Johnny Cash impersonator. We also bring him in 2 or 3 times a year.
So let's talk about the food, because food is a great component of enjoying the ambiance here.
We're very well known for our chowder. We have clam chowder and we have seafood chowder, and people come from all parts of the island just to enjoy our chowder. And we also have wonderful fish and chips that we have wonderful food, we have wonderful drinks, and we have wonderful ambiance.
So Cindy, are you supporting local fishermen?
Yes, that's really important to us. We support local families, fisheries, and so the seafood that we serve here is all from Vancouver Island, which is really important to keep it, in our area.
Well, of course, and you're right on the waterfront with a spectacular view of Salt Spring Island. Great walkable community here in Crofton.
Yes, we're right. You can sit inside the pub and overlook Salt Spring Island. We're just a few steps from the Seawalk. In the summer, we set out all the tables on the patios, and it's very, very busy out there. People love it, and they just get to sit and enjoy the views, and even inside we have some window seating so people can sit at the windows and still enjoy the views of Salt Spring Island.
It must be neat to be part of history, because this little hotel has been here for a long, long time, and Crofton's still a very small town, but it's rather iconic, isn't it? I mean, it goes back so many years.
Very, very. Originally, the Crofton Hotel was built in 1901, and of course it's changed faces a little bit, over the years. I love all the music that comes. I love all the people that come. It's about bringing people in and making them comfortable and make sure that they have a really good time and walk away going, that was fun, and I just really enjoyed myself, and I really want to do that.
Well, it's almost spring and we're already going without a coat out here. It's a gorgeous day behind me, the Crofton Hotel. And in May at the cafe here, they'll be serving breakfast in early May on weekends starting at 8 a.m. And then on the long weekend of May, from then on, breakfast every day at 8 a.m. Thanks a lot for being with us on Go Island, Cowichan Valley. Don't forget, we love your story ideas. So please let us know if you see a development or you think there's a person in your neighborhood that we should be profiling here on the program. We'd love to hear from you on Twitter or Facebook or email. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.